Hi there, dreamers. Welcome or welcome back to Bed in 10, the cozy corner of the internet where we leave the daily stresses of the day behind and relax with a soft-spoken short story. Today, I have a sweet escape for you in the form of an afternoon delight mini story. So sit back, relax, and let the narrative release all the tension from your mind. Enjoy. To say it was hot was an understatement. The heat was uniquely and inordinately humid. It was as if all of the water gathered and traveled right into the midst of everyone's walking space. Worst of all was the line. It wasn't an actual line, but a horde of people being corralled in a large cluster. Helicopters could be heard above, chopping their propellers, recording the melee below. If that helicopter had a thermal detector, one wouldn't be surprised if it blazed red within the crowd. Polyester shirts adorned with flags and colors of all kinds bedecked the people in the crowd. Some were holding noisemakers, some were clutching onto flags, and some with colorful face paint that was barely holding up to the sweat beading and collecting on everyone's head. Those amongst the crowd that brought fans to blow some semblance of cool air counted themselves lucky. The cluster, the crowd, the horde fortunately narrowed out and thinned into an actual queue. Two lines formed that had tents to provide some shade. Once a person reached the front of the line, their bag was checked, their ticket scanned, and they were ushered on through. Once in, a grand stage welcomed the new arrivals. Performers danced on stage in their cultural ways, and large, gargantuan screens were mounted in panoramic positions everywhere you turned. Stations were set up for all kinds of fun and festivities, like soccer, face painting, and all kinds of other things. There was all kinds of international cultural events and skill booths and loads of different foods to eat and indulge in. For those that didn't want to partake or had their fill of fun, could lay out a picnic blanket, have a seat, or lie down, relax, and watch the game. The sky was beautifully bright, with puffy cumulus clouds sprinkling the atmosphere in oblong shapes and sizes. It was a beautiful day for play, and the games finally began. Well, dreamers, that concludes our afternoon delight mini story. I hope you enjoyed. Feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you for our next story. Peace.